We're here at the Hawken booth. I'm Kris Ray, and today we're visiting with
Jason Hughes.
Now, what is it that you do for Hawken?
I am the producer of Hawken at Adhesive Games.
Awesome. First off, I gotta say, awesome mech. It's how long did this take to build, and how did you get it into the hall?
Getting into the hall, it was it showed up. It showed up one day, just a few pieces. It took a little while to get built, but it's pretty awesome. People are loving it.
I can imagine. Great photo opportunities. So tell me a little bit about why you guys chose the PC as your platform of choice.
Well, consoles, there are a lot of consoles out there, right? But we're at a place right now with consoles, and especially with free-to-play, so much of us are PC gamers at heart. It's not that it's a different kind of gamer, but it's a different kind of experience. And I think with free-to-play, that's perfect on the PC. Plus, PC allows us to really push the hardware and have people that have stuff that looks really cool and plays really, really well, and can offer a little bit of a different experience than what you're getting on consoles right now.
The game is absolutely gorgeous. And on that note, can you talk about some of the technology features that you use that we might have helped develop from a GeForce perspective?
Well, sure. Well, the Unreal 3 engine is what we're using as a base, and that's a very robust engine. It's completely proven, and it looks great. NVIDIA's been amazing in a lot of their assistance on some of the technology. Now, granted, something like PhysX, there's already support for that in the engine, but going with NVIDIA gives us some additional support above and beyond with some of that stuff, such as the APEX system, and we're looking into turbulence right now, and yeah, in addition to some really cool particles and even better PhysX.
Speaking on the technology features, one of the things I love about the game is the way it looks. Tell me a little bit about the art and the direction that you guys decided to go with it.
Sure. Well, the art is one of the huge things of the game. We just have an amazing team at the studio. Kang Lee in particular, who's the creative director, he's an amazing concept artist, has quite the resume of the things that he's worked on. It really was about him starting off with some paintings and okay, let's actually let's make this guy. This is the way that we want it to look. It has that very, very real, it is not too distant future, but at the same time it looks grounded in reality. The mechs, you can see they're put together from spare parts. It's something that's not super shiny, not futuristic, and I know a lot of the motivation and inspiration comes from things like Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner, who have that future kind of feel, but it's not new, it's not shiny, it doesn't feel fake. It feels very grounded.
It's rooted in reality. That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about the systems that Hawken is running on here today.
Okay. Well, we have some great PCs. We're in good shape. We want to have a good showing at PAX. We're on i7s right now, and then also we're in with 570s, GTX 570s. So you can tell it looks amazing. Our frame rate in particular is awesome, and people are having an amazing time.
Very cool. What's been the highlight of the show for you so far?
To be honest, the response that we've gotten from Hawken. We had a small event at PAX East where we had some people had a chance to play, but it was a very small group. And then in E3, there was a lot of great attention, but it was mostly press, it was mostly business, there wasn't a lot of fans. And to see people, lining up to go again and again and again to just want to get up and talk to you about what they're loving about the game, how much fun they're having with it, that's priceless. We got our open beta data is coming up fast. It's in December. There's a lot we have to get done in order to really make the game shine by then. And this is just a boost in the arm to get back to the studio and make sure we put out something that everyone's really proud of and people are going to love.
Very, very cool. Now, so the thing that I've noticed about Hawken is it's a very, in terms of shooting, it's very fast and it's very nimble, but at the same time you have that feel that you're in a mech and you've got all those things that make it a mech. How does it differ from other mech/FPS games?
Okay, I think a lot has to do with the pacing, right? I think that's part of it, the pacing and controls. There are some mech games. There's kind of two different extreme, sides of the spectrum. They're the type that are very hyper, very, very kinetic, very, very, very over the top mecha kind of. You find those more in coming from Japan games. And then there are some that are definitely more simulation based. They're a little slower paced, a little bit more strategic, and those are completely, those are different experiences. And I think what we have here is something that takes the feeling of that lumbering mech. We have the customization in there. We have that giant sort of, you feel the weight to what you're doing when you run, when you boost, when you fire. But we also have some faster gameplay that so people who love Halo and have fun with that kind of experience, they have that there, but it does feel like you're in a mech. So it's finding a balance, that middle sweet spot. And I think that's part of what makes it stand out a little bit as being unique, is that feel.
Excellent. So essentially you guys are going to get the best of both worlds. You're going to get that fast-paced, awesome, fun gameplay, but you're going to be rooted in mechs, which is amazing. So thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure. I'm actually going to go over and play some of the game, if that's okay, because it looks awesome and I want to have fun.
I think that's okay. Have awesome.
Thank you very much.